What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. On behalf of Britt, today I will be doing my first DIY project for you guys, and it will be distressing this dress. I ordered it off of SHEIN. I did like some winter shopping. I got some sweaters, some jackets, some long sleeve outfits, and I had to have this dress. At this point, I don't have to keep saying it. Y'all know I love purple, so when I seen it, I was like, oh, I gotta have it, and it looks so cute on the model. I'm gonna insert a picture of the model so you can see why I wanted it, because the way it looks on her versus the way it looks on me is totally different. And I'll also insert a picture of the way it looks on me, or a video. I'll put it on and make a little video of how it looks on myself before distressing it. But it's really cute. I love the fabric. It's like a corduroy material. It just gave me vintage vibes. The color is like a lilac shade. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it's like a really, really bright purple. Well, like a pastel purple. And so I loved it. It was the sexiness down the middle for me. The heavy cleavage, this whole string up thing going on right here is what sold me. Clearly, I like string up stuff. So I had to have this dress, but once I put it on, I did not like the way it fit. So I kind of have an idea in mind on how I can still make this dress work, because I don't want to just hang it up and never wear it because I don't like the fit, or return it because I do actually like the potential of the dress. So what I'm gonna do is, it fits me really long for some reason. I don't know if I'm just short because I am 5'3", or if the dress is made to fit long and I just interpreted it to be shorter based on how it looked on the model. But I am going to cut some of the material off the bottom, literally right up under here, under the pockets, not too far below the pockets, because this is like the bottom of my butt, and I want the dress to kind of cut off right here. I like my stuff short and skimpy. That's just me. So I'm going to cut off maybe like 2 to 3 inches of the dress, and I'm going to distress it, put it in the washer. I'm going to put some rips in the sleeves and just make it more stylish. I'm not going to bother too much of the front of the dress. All of this is perfect to me. I'm just going to distress the sleeves, distress the bottom, make it a little shorter, make it a little more stylish, and probably pop out with it. You guys, you're going to need a razor blade of some sort and a pair of scissors. After I get that out, the first step I do is I lay my dress out flat. I measure where I want to cut, and then I go ahead and cut. I want to say I cut off about 2 inches of the dress. I'm not accurate with measurements. I kind of just eye it to my liking. It may be 3 inches, but I'm going to say 2. And once I remove the 2 inches off the dress, I go ahead and I lay the dress out flat. Make sure it's nice and even, and I go ahead and I start cutting my fringes. I'm going for a fringy frayed look. I'll insert a picture of my inspiration for the bottom of this dress, but for the bottom I wanted fringes. I wanted it to be really dainty. I wanted movement at the bottom of my dress, and I wanted it to be frayed and very distressed. Again, I'm not accurate with measurements, but I want to say my fringes were about 1 centimeter apart. So I cut off 2 inches of the dress, and then I started to cut my fringes 1 centimeter apart. I did one side, and then I went over to the other side, and of course what you do to one side you do to the other. So I measured out 1 centimeter fringe. I measured out my fringes 1 centimeter apart on the right side as well. Once I complete all of my fringes, I take my razor blade and I just start chopping at a couple of the fringes. You'll see that I don't touch every single one. I just randomly take a couple of fringes and just take my razor blade, and I wanted those to be super distressed. When you put the dress in the washing machine, that's the final step before finishing the dress. It's gonna distress these fringes anyway, but I just wanted a couple pieces to look a little more dramatic than others, so that's why you'll see me taking a razor blade. And then I move on to the sleeve. I lay it out even, and then I go ahead and start cutting the slits in my sleeve. And for the sleeve, I did my fringes about, well, my slits about an inch apart, a centimeter apart as well. So the same distance I did with the fringes at the bottom of the dress, I tried to mock in the sleeve of my dress. I only did a small section at the top of the sleeve because I like to cuff my sleeves, and I wanted to be able to leave room at the bottom of my sleeve to cuff my sleeves when I style the dress and wear it. So I did a section of that, and then again I take my razor blade and I randomly take pieces that I want to be super distressed. And then what I did to one side, I did to the other. I went ahead and flipped one sleeve over so that I could accurately cut my fringes or my slits in the same section, and then I just mocked what I did on the right side to the left side. Once my sleeves are complete, I was supposed to be done, but I decided I wanted some rips in the front. I know I originally said at the beginning of this video that I loved the way the dress was styled in the front and I wasn't going to mess with it, but I was enjoying myself with this project and couldn't stop once I got started, so I decided to put a few little slits towards the stomach area of my dress. And so you'll see me put about 3 slits on each side, and then I'll take my razor blade and distress those as well. And it's very simple and straight to the point, so from here I'll just let you watch. And here is the finished product, you guys. I am in love with the way this dress turned out. Everything was perfect, from the fit to the fringes, like everything. It was exactly what I imagined. I like the way I cut my chest open on accident because I gave myself a little peekaboo side boob action without even trying. I didn't mean to do it, but I like the way it turned out. And then I just wore some accessories. I paired it with my gold nameplate necklace and my gold initial necklace, and then my little colorful bracelets. And as far as shoes, I went with my 95 Air Maxes because they have a shade of purple in the stripes that match the shade of purple of my dress. So that was it for this look. If you guys want to see more DIY videos, please let me know.